Good morning, everyone. This happened 2 or 3 days ago. I just woke up. It has been a very long weekend, and I am getting ready to start my day. And I got a message from not this client, because this client Daniel has been absolutely banned from my website. He's been banned from my Facebook, so I will never have to hear from that person ever again. Although I'm still working, I'm waiting for the candle to finish, because I still did their order. I'm still doing their order because I have integrity in what I do. But let's talk about reading directions because this all started because this person did not read directions. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I have a lot of people who seem to like not read directions, which I don't understand. So I'm trying to also get clarity here. Because when I purchase something, and I'm not making fun of anyone, I'm not calling anyone out, except Daniel, obviously. I'm not calling anyone out or anything like that. I'm just speaking. This is just a story time, just, talking my SHIT, right? When I purchase something, especially when I purchase it online, not only do I read the directions, not only do I read into what I'm buying, but I also do research as well. Like if I'm buying something on Amazon, I want to know everything about that item. I want to know other people's experiences with that item. I want to know what I'm buying into. So when someone purchases an item and they don't like read the directions or anything like that, I don't understand. So let's actually go to my website as well so that we can get further clarity. So this all started, that clip that I just showed you, or that screenshot that I just showed you, started from this client named Daniel, who is Australian. He didn't read the directions. He had purchased a reading. It was an email reading and a candle he had purchased. And it was 4 days. 4 days had passed. I'm going through my list one day, getting, checking off, completing my orders, and I noticed he hadn't sent his questions or anything like that. So when you don't send your questions, especially after 4 days, a lot of the times I'll just send a general reading, right? Now with general readings, they are general, but I do try to be as specific as possible. The thing is when you don't follow directions as well, it not only makes it difficult for you, but it also makes it difficult for the person you're buying from, because we have no context or information to go off on. So when I'm doing a general reading, I just have to go off based off of my intuition, my spirituality, right? Especially if you're not giving me, any background, of your questions, your zodiac sign or anything like that. So that's what general readings are for. Now, this is why I make it clear on my website when you purchase a reading to read the directions. Some people purchase a reading and they don't send any questions, and that's just how they want it. Other people, don't send questions and get upset about it. So let's talk about it. So this is my website once again. So this is LamarrTownsendTarot.com, and this is the reading that Daniel purchased. It's a 4-question email reading. I make it clear that it's not a phone reading or a Zoom reading. Um, and then right here it says this is not a phone reading or Zoom reading, and then I say right here exclusively. All right. Please scroll down and read all descriptions and directions before you purchase. Now there's only 3 points here. All right, so it's very easy. I let you all know that a confirmation email with your order number will be sent to both you, and I will also get that confirmation email after your payment is sent. The reason that I let this be known is because sometimes you all make purchases with me and I'm not able to get back to you right away to let you know I got your order, right? The reason why I let you know that I also receive a confirmation email is to let you know that as soon as you make your payment, I get the confirmation email as well. So you don't have to worry about making a purchase and me not getting it. I get it every single time. Now, these are the two main points, right? After you purchase your session, please email your gender, male, female, or otherwise, and your questions with a brief description to lamarr.townsend@gmail.com, my email address. Last point, you will receive your reading within 1 to 3 days after I receive your payment, along with your questions and any other required information for your reading. Very simple, right? I think it's very simple. Once again, if someone in the comments, like feels differently, if someone in the chat feels differently, let me know. Oh, hi, Sid. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Lamar. Absolutely love my reading, Lamar. Awesome, y'all. Get your reading. Thank you, Sid. Yes, I have many clients, who are very happy with me. So the fact that Daniel was so abrasive, and with Daniel, once again, I did have to call out. Um I would show you certain emails that went back and forth between me and him, but I don't want to put his email out there. But he was very rude in the emails, and the whole time I'm just killing him with kindness. And there was a point where I sent him that same same screenshot, and I was like, I'm documenting your harassment and your homophobic remarks, and I'm still doing your order. I don't understand this behavior, all because he didn't read the directions, right? So my question is do you read directions? Now, let's talk about it because if I purchase like a bookshelf that I have to put together from Walmart or something like that, I'm the type of person that, like, if I can figure out how to do it myself, I might not read the directions, right? However, if I want to make sure that I do it correctly, I'll probably glance over the directions and then kind of like see like if I can like get it from there, right? I just don't like when you go to a concert, like even before you go to the concert, there's certain directions you have to follow, right? Whenever I go to a concert, I always try to make sure I follow the directions because a lot of times there can be specific directions, and when you don't follow the directions, it could cause you to be late. It could cause delays on your end. So I'm just wondering, rude people are multiplying, right? I'm just wondering why we aren't reading directions anymore. I know we live in a society where reading, and I'm not talking about reading like reading. I'm talking about reading, with glasses reading, right? Like reading, oh, these are dirty, child. Like reading this receipt right here. This type of reading, right? You read the directions, la la la. Thank you, la la la. Like I'm glad, like I was saying, I understand that we live in a society where reading isn't like, I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's not as widely utilized when we live in a world, in a culture where everything is on video. We're listening to everything. Everything is on Audible. Everything is on, Twitter and YouTube, and I love all of that, but we've got to read. Like we've got to read directions. We've got to utilize like that ability to read, because we can avoid situations like this. So I also had another, and I hope this does not turn into a Daniel Hall situation, but the reason why I came on this morning to talk about this was because I had another client last night or the morning, it was like midnight. They purchased or a video recorded reading and then proceeded to send me an email, proceeded to send me an email to the email address that I just showed you that was in the directions asking, okay, I made my purchase. Now what do I do? Do I wait for you to send me the info or? And I sent them an email, and all I said was, "Did you read the directions? Like the directions are clear, straightforward on the website where you purchase your reading." So, and the thing is that when you tell people that, people get offended when you ask them, "Did you read the directions?" I don't understand that. So I'm hoping this person doesn't get offended because I asked them, "Did they read the directions?" I mean, I just don't get it. When I went to the dentist, a couple weeks ago, and they gave me a whole treatment plan, directions to follow. I keep this with me, so that I can complete my plan, my treatment plan, my cleaning plan to the fullest extent, right? All the directions are here that I need to follow. So I need to keep this with me handy at all times, right? And there's also a number on here for me to call if the directions on here aren't making sense to me, correct? But they're pretty straightforward, right? The directions in this booklet for the tarot deck. comes very much in handy, right? It tells me, what the words mean, or what the cards mean, how to apply them to the situation at hand. Like, directions are so important, so I just don't understand why people don't read. I will say though that a lot of people really don't like reading. I'm sorry that you had a bad experience. So many zombies out here these days. Yeah, yeah, I understand not liking reading, but my thing is if you purchase something, you have to read what you're purchasing. Please. It's like the bare minimum. If you follow directions, I get to do my job so easy. But it's when people don't follow directions and then you tell them to follow directions that they get upset and mad. So I don't know what Daniel Hall's problem was because I did his order. He just didn't follow directions. So, all right. Well, I don't know. I think I've said what I needed to say. I haven't heard from him since then. Um, and I hope I never hear from him again, to be honest. I definitely banned him from my website. So he can no longer purchase anything from my website. But it's crazy that such, you know, disgustingness stemmed from this person not being able to read directions. Let me go back one more time so you all can read this. This is from Daniel Hall, child. Not sure if this will be allowed on the site, but those gay vibes Lamarr gives off came to be true upon recent purchase of reading from his website. I failed to read the fine print about emailing questions, but instead of any next step email, from payment to what to do next, nothing. Just took my money, gave a generic reading, and was very bitchy about correcting it. More energy spent in being a bitch than in helping an ex-respectful and adoring fan. How are you respectful but being homophobic and calling me a bitch? This person says, do not recommend, just stick to his free YouTubes. The jokes write themselves, child. You admitted that you didn't read the directions, and then you go on to be homophobic. Those gay vibes I give off, I am gay. It's not a gay vibe, it's just gay. It's just me being gay. I'm just gay, period. And then I'm a bitch. I just don't understand this behavior. And I can assure you that I never called this man any names, because if I did, he would have made a video or you would have heard about it, okay? So I killed him with kindness. And I just kind of want to come on also just to, like, for my other business owners out there, for my other people, because I know, oh, Lucy's on. I love Lucy. And Ethel's in it too, child. Oh, this is about to be a good episode. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know why Lucy's on. Okay. For those of you who have your own business, for those of you who work in environments where you deal with difficult customers, I'm gonna say something and I don't want it to come off rude once again. You know the saying, the customer is always correct? I don't think that's true. I think the saying, the customer is always correct. Now, in certain situations, it depends, but the customer always being correct can create a toxic environment, such as Exhibit A, Daniel Hall. The issue is that Daniel Hall thought or thinks he's correct, right? Thought he was correct. In which case, I mean, we could debate, like, I mean, maybe I could have, because after, okay, so let me give you all the background. So I sent him, I didn't get any questions from him, so I sent him, when I don't get questions and you guys purchase an email reading, I do 4 separate general spreads. All right. And then I read the spreads, you get the email, and then I let you know you didn't send any questions. So if you do have further questions, you're just gonna have to purchase another email, right? Or another reading. So I sent him his reading, very much from the heart. Gave him time frames and everything with everything I saw. Um, Also sent him an email about the candle, and then I get an email like saying like, what is this? Thank you for the general reading, but this is not what I asked for. Here are my 4 questions. Could you do these questions? I paid a lot of Australian money for this. I didn't even see the directions that you speak of, or I didn't even see the directions at all. Like, can you at least do the first question and the last question? This is poor customer service. My cancer crabby claws are coming out. Like this is just what this guy is going on and on about just because I gave him a generic reading. So then we get to the point where basically because he's being rude, I'm not you this is an instance where the customer is not right, right? The customer is not right in this instance because the customer is being rude. The customer is being absolutely abysmal with how he is treating me, the business owner, right? Especially with such a spiritual job, right? I'm putting loving energy. I'm putting my energy, my time, and my effort into the candles I do for you all. Them candles are exhausting to do, child. A full day of candles, I'm out like a light. All right. The email readings, I put my heart and soul into those too, right? So for this person to just kind of dismiss all that energy, I just didn't feel compelled to go beyond what I had already done, right? Go beyond me fulfilling their order, me completing, what they had ordered. So I basically let him know, like, the reading I gave you was from the heart. I'm upset that you are, treating me this way. I'm going to continue to fulfill your order, and then once the order's done, we can go our separate ways, right? This leads to this person once again posting that post on my Facebook page right afterwards. So the customer was absolutely not right in this case. It is okay for the customer to not be right. All right. It is okay to say no to a customer. Okay. It is okay to protect your energy and your sanity. Right. If you're doing your job, you really have nothing to worry about. I did my job, you know? And this person was also like, oh, and they always do this, child. Oh, I was going to give you more business. I was going to tell my other friends and people about you, but now I'm not. I'm going to tell them you suck and you're trash and blah, blah, blah. And, it's just kind of like, do I really want more customers like you or clients like you? By the way, I never addressed that part of the email. I didn't really care about that because business is going to come to me either way, but never be afraid to lose a client, especially if they're causing you trouble. Never be afraid to lose a friend. Never be afraid to lose anyone that is causing you trouble, especially when it comes to money in business. All money is not good money. All right. Now, I'm still going to fulfill this client's order. I'm still going to do their order. But the lesson here is for this client is to read directions. I guess the lesson I'm still trying to figure out what the lesson is for me. Like maybe less words in the directions. Like I don't understand what more I can do to help people read directions. So if there's any suggestions, I'm open to hear them. But this is my story time of do you read directions? Because it's a hot topic, child. All right. I think I'm done here. I love you all. That was a crazy post, right? I love you all. I've got some other clients to connect with and some other readings to do. If you would like your own reading, I am available. Make sure you read those directions. All right. I will catch you later. Horoscopes are coming out. We're getting to the end of the month, so I'll be putting those out. Hopefully today I'll get started on those. All right. It's still early too. All right, you guys. I love you all. I will see you all in the next video. Love and light. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and protect your energy from the crazies. All right. I love you all. Bye. psychic with the T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with the T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.